Hi everyone, it's Shanique from Crafts, Names, and Things. So I have another crafty idea that I want to show you. Sorry that I download so much, that I upload so much, but I just get really excited when I see stuff and I want to show you. So please forgive me at the number of videos that I post every week, but hopefully you'll get used to it, and maybe I'll slow down one of these days. But I want to show you this really cool idea that I saw. My friend actually told me about it. We were talking on the phone and she was telling me that she was making them. So she actually makes earrings out of plastic bottles. So it's just really cool. I have not seen these, but I'm sure someone else has thought of this because there's so many brilliant people out there. But all you need for this craft is just a 2-liter bottle of whatever you want, or you can even use the small water bottles. It just looks better, I think, if it has kind of a smooth side. So that's it. So you're just going to just cut out strips, you know, however long you want for your earrings, because you're going to fold them like this, and then we'll put a hole in them and we'll put our earring hooks on. So you're going to need earring hooks also, and you also need a hole punch, probably scissors to cut out your plastic. I'm going to put those aside though, and then you're going to need your jewelry pliers. So this is just a 3-in-1 tool, and then I just have my flat nose pliers too. And then you're also going to need Mod Podge and a brush, my trusty little brush. And then you're going to need just pieces of paper that you want, and then you're also going to need jump rings. So I have here just a little container that I keep my jump rings in, so you'll need some of those also. Okay, so this is super easy. So let me get started here. So you're just going to cut kind of these whatever length you want. Yeah, these are maybe about 2 inches a piece, and then you're just going to select a piece of paper that you want to make your earrings out of. So I found this pattern, which I really like, so this is what I'm going to use. So all you're going to do is just take your scissors, and you're just going to lay one of these out, and you just roughly cut around it, okay? Just so that you kind of get an idea of how big it needs to be. If you wanted to, you could lay it out and measure it and all that stuff, but you guys know me. I just like to do things very simply. So I'm just cutting those out, and I just cut out 2 of the same size, and then I'm going to take my Mod Podge. Okay, and this is just matte. You can do glossy or you can do glitter, whichever you prefer. So let me just move these aside and frame a little bit. Okay. And all you're going to do is you're going to just brush on. Actually, let me make sure that I want to get these a little bit closer because it looks like I made them way too huge. That's probably why you should measure. But I just figured I can cut off the excess at the end, so I'm not like totally completely worried about it, but just to make it a little bit better. And like I said, don't worry, because you can just trim off the excess once it gets glued. Okay, so then all you're going to do is you take your Mod Podge and you're going to brush it on your plastic. So this is plastic that I have in my hand, even though it's probably hard to tell. And these are just really cute. My friend actually takes her lollipop, like her lollipop wrappers, and she makes them out of that, which they were totally cute, but I figured that I would use. I don't have any lollipop wrappers right now, but those are always good to have around, huh? You can make bracelets and all sorts of cool things. So you just attach it, and then you're just going to do the other one, same exact way. Just like that. Just put on some Mod Podge, make sure you get all the areas. Okay. Very good. And you just want it to be on there as straight as you can. Put it on there. Just a little bit. little edge isn't cooperating, so we're going to put just a little bit more Mod Podge on there. Okay, there we go. So you'll just kind of let those sit for a few minutes, and then you're just going to brush the top. Okay, so you'll just take your brush and brush up the top, just like that. And of course, you know, normally I would let this dry, you know, let the bottom dry and then brush the top, but we're not going to do this that time because that prevents, you know, bubbles. So that's kind of an important step. But just for this tutorial, I kind of want to show you how it works. So you'll just take your scissors and you'll cut the excess off of the paper. A step that you would not have to do if you were not looking at a person that does not like to measure like me. So yeah, so you'll just kind of trim it up a little bit. And I will let these guys dry. I'll probably do one more coat of Mod Podge. And then I will show you what our next step is. So I'll see you guys, so I'm back. So I want to show you, these have dried. So I zoomed in the camera so you can see a little better here. So all I'm going to do is take my hole punch and I'm going to make a hole about 1/4 of an inch out. Okay. So you're just going to take it, and this is just a regular old hole punch that I got from, I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. It is a smaller ring one, but that works just fine. You can use the regular size one too. Whatever you have is fine. So you don't have to go out and buy a new hole punch or anything crazy. And you do have to really apply some pressure to kind of get it through. So let me just punch these out. Like I said, you don't want to put it like too far down because you have to be able to get the jump ring through. So probably 1.5 inches is fine. So then you're going to take your jump ring, and how you open up a jump ring very easily is I just have my flat pliers here, and then I have my 3-in-1 tool, and you're just going to find a little, where that little, it's kind of like a little divide there in the middle. Sorry, you can't see what the heck I'm doing, I'm out of frame here, and you're just going to open it. So you'll just take it, and you're going to pull it apart just like that, okay, and that makes it open, okay. See there? Okay, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take where I put my holes and I'm just going to bring it through. Okay, and if you do happen to make it a little too long, then you can just trim it down a little bit. Like if you make the hole it's too long, where it's not close enough to the jump ring, then you can trim it down a little bit. So that's what we have here. So I put it on first, and then just to close my jump rings, you can use 2 sets of pliers, but I'm kind of a beginning jewelry maker, so I'm not so good with using 2 pairs right now, but I just find it easier to just hold this one really tight, and then just take this one, and I'm just going to close it up, okay? And I kind of push it together just to make sure that it's closed, okay? Take the smaller ring that I have, the smaller jump ring, and I'm going to stick it through the earring hole, ear wire, and then I'm going to close it. So I'm going to do the exact same way. So I'm going to take it and we're going to close it. Just like that. So you have this beautiful earring that you made, and you can make it in whatever color you want, and they look totally awesome. So I will finish up these pair later, but I want to show you some other ones that I made. So I made these guys, which are just words, just pages from a vintage book that I have, and they're totally cute. I Mod Podged them a couple times just to seal them, and then I have this pair that I made too. So you can make them as wide as you want or as thin as you want, kind of. So I made like a small one, a medium, large pair, and that's it. So this is a very easy craft that you can do and just make your own beautiful DIY earrings just out of plastic. I mean, this costs you absolutely nothing to make, and they're totally cute. So thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Remember, I have a new DIY every Friday. So and you never know what I'm working on. I try to come up with pretty original ideas. And if you wanted to also, I'm sorry, I did forget to mention that part. You could also add rhinestones too. So I just have these, I think I got these at Michael's. So if you wanted to, you could just take whichever pair you wanted. Maybe I'll take these, and you could just embellish them with little crystals. So maybe put one there just to kind of add a little foo-foo, and I would probably add them with tacky glue or something that will make them stay a little better. But you can embellish them with buttons and all sorts of stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a nice day.